Who's ready for another Winston takeover?
I don't really remember the last time I did crochet, but I had...
Hey C fam, welcome back to another video. Who's ready for another Winston takeover? Who's ready? Drop a like, drop a comment. Let's do another takeover. No, I'm only joking. I will do another takeover soon. Actually, let me know in the comments if you want to see another Winston takeover, because the one that I did a few months ago, today you're gonna enjoy the vlog from my POV. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think that was a pretty good video. But today is not a takeover. The girls, they are around somewhere. They've just gone to do some errands, I think. And I have some work to catch up with. Also, I got a haircut. As you can see, your boy is looking fresh again. By the way, why didn't nobody tell me that my hair was looking crazy in the last few videos?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Guys, ladies, let me know if my hair ever gets that crazy again, because that's not a good look. This is a public platform. Anyway, yeah, so the girls are out. Hopefully they'll be back soon, and then we're just gonna spend the day together. It's been a little bit rainy so far this week, after me saying how sunny and warm Atlanta is in the last video. We also get the blue skies and the warm weather. Best of both worlds. Love it. Love it here. It's rained for the past 2-3 days, so but it's kind of nice, because it reminds us of London weather, which is, you know, back home for us. And but yeah, anyway, I'm yapping.
Shut it, place.
Let me finish a little bit of work, and then we'll catch up with the girls. They should be back very, very soon. All right, let's do this.
You guys, just got back from the gym. I look a little crazy, so I'm gonna have a quick shower and get myself together. I think I'll actually show you guys my updated makeup routine. Not a makeup guru, but I just topped up some of my favorite products, so I'm gonna jump in the shower and then I'll show you guys that. Okay, face is clean and moisturized. Let's get into the makeup. This is not going to be like a full-blown tutorial, by the way. I'm just mainly showing you guys the products, and I like to keep my makeup routine to like 10 minutes, something that I can do whenever. I don't wear makeup every day, but I like to have a simple routine, because y'all know how it is with kids, like that morning time is precious. But anyway, the first thing that I do is I use this Hourglass concealer. I've tried so many different ones, and this is just like my favorite. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and tell you I'm gonna link the products, because I probably will forget. But yeah, this Hourglass concealer, my shade is Velvet. I like to go like slightly on the darker shade for like a skin like finish, because I have a concealer to kind of, a brighter concealer to kind of brighten. And I like the application, because you can kind of just do like a little bit, and a little does go a long way depending on like the coverage that you have. So I'm just gonna apply that for step 1. And then the next thing that I do is I'll do a translucent like kind of setting powder, because I have, it's weird, I feel like I have combination skin, but what doesn't help me and my makeup is I'm obsessed with the Kiehl's moisturizer, and it's mainly like for dry skin. It's very thick and very like hydrating. So because I put this on, it means I have a harder time keeping my face kind of matte, but it's a trade-off I'm willing to make, because like I said, like I maybe wear makeup 3-ish days out of the week, especially if I'm filming. So I just like to have a good moisturizer that I can wear and like makes my skin feel really good. even without it, but I'll just go in with this setting powder. I use the Laura Mercier one. I used to use like just like the clear, like true translucent one, but when I was in Sephora I saw that they had like this one in a medium deep, and it's kind of gives you more of like a skin like finish. So I'll just kind of like lightly dab that at this stage to just get rid of that shine before I do my other steps. And this is like what it looks like. I just have the mini version because this is my first time trying it, so whenever I have the minis and I haven't tried a product, I try and do that first in case I don't like it. I'm not a makeup guru, this is just me showing the girlies because I'm a girl and this is fun to do. So if you don't like my routine, then keep it to yourself. But anyway, then I'm gonna kind of just brighten a little bit with the Huda Beauty concealer. I use the shade Toasted Almond. It is quite a light shade for me, but I only add a little bit and it kind of helps to brighten. These are all products that I have used for a while and just kind of topped up, so they're things that I have like rebought and really like. And I literally just do like a few dots under my eye and then on my nose, and then I just blend with a beauty blender. So let's real quick. And I feel like you could really skip this step if you didn't have a lot of time, but I just like for my face to have like a little bit of dimension to it that I feel like you can lose a little bit with concealer. And then I just very lightly kind of set it with the Huda Beauty setting powder. I don't know if they do this in different shades, but it's kind of like a yellowy kind of shade, and I just like put like a very small amount because I'm not doing like a full-on bake, just something to kind of keep it in place. And I do the Fenty Beauty. This is like a contour stick, which I like this. It lasts a while. I used the Makeup by Mario stick before and I really liked that one, but I found that this one has lasted me longer. And just do a little bit here, a little bit here. We go in with a brush, and I don't know, I feel like as a stay-at-home mum, it's really easy to like not get ready, and I do sometimes get into a habit of just kind of like staying in like my loungewear, not really getting myself together because I'm like, oh, what's the point? But I don't know, there's something about it that just kind of makes me feel good and productive, and I do have quite a bit of work stuff that I want to get done today. So, and like I said, this is like a 10-minute routine. Maybe it's taking me longer because I'm like yapping away to you guys, but and then I just go in again. This is like an optional step, but I just use the Fenty Beauty bronzer in this thick mint tone. I absolutely love it. This is not one of like my regular products. I actually recently just purchased it, but my twin sister, she has it, so whenever she comes over I use it, and I don't know, I just kind of love what it does for me. I'll just blend that in just a little bit more, reapply a little bit of the loose setting powder for that forehead shine. And this is a new product that I just picked up. This is the Rhode Pocket Blush in the shade Sun Soak. I actually wanted a different shade, but this is all that they had, and I'm kind of glad that it was because I love it. I never really used to be a blush girly, but it just adds that color back in, especially I feel like when the weather's colder. So kind of picks up like this, and the packaging is 10/10. So you just kind of dab. It's kind of like a creamy texture, and I find for me like orangey red tones just work well. I just dab that in, put a little bit on my nose as well, and then I'm kind of just gonna blend it in a little bit with the setting powder. Now where I really save time is I don't really do anything with my eyes. I just put on a little bit of mascara, mainly because I wear glasses and I don't like to have too much on my eyes, and I don't know, I just feel like for every day I don't really need it, and I'm not a professional out here, so the best that we can manage is a little bit of mascara. For lips, I do this LA CoverGirl. I don't even know, I feel like it might be like a liner, but I just use it for my lips, and I just line like that. And then I don't know why I haven't bought the bigger one of this. I just have the mini Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in pillow talk and I love it. She's nearly running out, but she served me well. I'm definitely gonna repurchase this. I feel like it's like the perfect shade for me. And then I'm gonna do a gloss from the beauty supply store. She's cheap, she's chappy, and she always does the job. And you can already see like my face getting shiny, but it's like, what can you do? What can you really do? So I'm just gonna do a little bit more of the powder and then I'm done. I do need like a good like setting spray, so if anyone has any recommendations of like a good like kind of mattifying setting spray but not super matte, that still feels like hydrating, then let me know. But then she's done. I'm gonna take this off and zhuzh up my hair a little bit and then we are ready to face the day. Like I said, I've got some work to do, so I want to do that. Me and Winston tend to kind of like do shifts when we both have a lot of work to do, so he'll work like in the morning to the early afternoon and then I'll work from the early afternoon to kind of early evening whilst he's with Malaika, so that we can all have like dinner together. And that's just what you have to do. I think we would like to have like more childcare support, but I don't know, she's just such like, we love hanging out with her and she's just kind of goes about doing what we're doing. We have like intentional time with her, like going to the library, reading, doing homeschool, but for the most part she kind of just learns from, you know, being around whatever we're doing. I don't really remember the last time I did crochet, but I had a speaking engagement last week and I just needed like a quick hairstyle that I can do. I wanted to do braids, but I didn't have the time to do it myself and I didn't really want to spend like a whole day in a chair, so I just did these and I kind of like it. Like, it's different for me. I'm not used to like curly hair, but I like it and it's actually not as much maintenance as I thought. But anyway, she's ready. Let's go make ourselves a coffee. She's a bit sniffly, so she's on the quieter side. Should we do your hair later, Malaika? No? Okay, I'm gonna make my coffee. Yesterday I poured like, she was the perfect latte. Like I managed to make like a little tulip and I don't think this one's gonna live up to it, but I've realized it really is, well yeah, you have to like be able to like pour the pattern, but it's more about getting like the perfect texture. But let's see how this one turns out. She didn't quite live up, but I'm sure she's gonna taste lovely. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So you guys may notice a pretty big update to this space. This is eventually going to be our podcast space, but I do work a lot down here and I was like, okay, I need a desk because my back was starting to kill me trying to work on a couch without a proper desk. And so we upgraded, not even upgraded, we had nothing before, but we got the FlexiSpot E7 standing desk, and FlexiSpot are very kindly sponsoring today's video. And guys, can I just say, I am obsessed with it. I'm absolutely obsessed. The reason I actually opted for a standing desk is I realized me and Malaika take a lot of walks, and I realized that I tend to have like my best ideas or feel my most creative whenever I'm standing up. And obviously there are some tasks that I like to be sat down for, but I don't know, like I've never really tried like, you know, a standing desk or working while standing up. But I was like, I feel like it would just make more sense. And I've been obsessed, especially when I'm doing kind of like a more mundane tasks like emails or like writing, especially for my devotional or for my newsletter. I find that whenever I kind of get into like a brain fog space, there's something about just standing up that really helps to clear my brain. And also I've been doing a lot more presentations. Like just last week I actually did a presentation for a mum group on creating systems for home management, and obviously when I'm presenting I am standing up because it was an in-person talk. And I found it just so helpful to actually be able to stand up whilst kind of practicing through my slides. And I don't know, there's just something about it. If you've never tried a standing desk, then I 10 out of 10 recommend checking out FlexiSpot's one. And I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit more about why in particular I am so obsessed with this desk. So the first thing I loved about this desk is actually how easy it was to put together. I initially planned to hire someone to help me get it together, but I ended up just doing it myself, and it was super simple. It's also really easy to navigate. You can switch between sitting and standing to work in a matter of a few seconds just by using the controls. And honestly, even if you don't plan to use it in standing mode much, even being able to adjust the height when sitting to something slightly higher or lower depending on where your screen is has been amazing for my back. I didn't even realize how much I was having to hunch over to work. And the E7 desk is also super spacious. I hate feeling cramped when I worked, so this is great. You can spread out as much as you like. And I also plan to add a monitor and a couple of other things just to, you know, make it a little bit more me, girlify it a little bit. So I wanted something that I could kind of grow with, like, you know, eventually if I get multiple monitors, whatever it is. But I love that this E7 desk is actually big enough and spacious enough to allow me to do that. And I got the bamboo desktop with the white frame, and I love how this looks in this space. But they have so many variations and colors to choose from. Honestly, you won't be disappointed. Like, you're gonna find something that you love. And if you're looking for something even heavier duty, then you can also check out the E7 Pro model. But overall, guys, I'm obsessed. I can tell that I'll be using this for years and years to come. So let this be your sign to upgrade to a standing desk and unlock all of the creative and health benefits. You can check out the E7 standing desk using the link in our description. And a big thank you again to FlexiSpot for sponsoring today's video. Huh? You're in the tunnel. You're supposed to go through it. Go, crawl through it. Go. Crawl through it. Go, go, go. The house. You can't shuffle in it. You have to crawl through it. You have to crawl through it. Also guys, if you spot my advent calendar, don't judge me. I know it's early, but I picked this up at Goodwill and I kind of like DIY'd it. I'll show a picture of what it looked like before, and it was cute before. It was just red, and I really had my eyes set on like a white one from Amazon. But they're like $30 and up, sometimes like $50, even up to $100. for the style that I wanted on Amazon or on Etsy. So one day I was out in Goodwill and I saw this red one and I was like, this has all of the bones. I feel like I can DIY this. So that's what I've been in the process of doing. Some of the numbers, I got everything to DIY this from Hobby Lobby, but they didn't have enough packets of like the numbers. They're like clock numbers, so I need to get some more of those. It also lights up too, which is really cute. I added all of these little things. I actually got these wooden ones from Target, and then just got the mini trees from Hobby Lobby. And everything in Hobby Lobby, the Christmas stuff, is 50% off. So if you want to try and be prepared, you can do that. And my plan is with this to plan an activity every day. So like the boxes are like really cute and really tiny, but my plan is to make like an activity for every day in December, and then kind of put like a little like card with a picture of the activity, and then also like a little charm. So then by the time it's Christmas, Malaika has like a Christmas charm bracelet that she'll be able to like keep. And I'm starting now, one, because I saw this in Goodwill and I can't resist the DIY, so I started. But also I could just work on it slowly, like things like the numbers, like they're out of stock, so I'm not in like a rush to like wait for them to come back in stock. I want to take my time creating like the little activity cards and compiling all of the activities we're gonna do. It's gonna be like simple stuff like watch a Christmas movie, but it'll also be like crafts, like make a Christmas ornament, and I want to just slowly gather up all of those things. And did you fart? And yeah, just make this really fun. Malaika's so excited for Christmas. She's already singing Christmas carols. So yeah, that's why this is here, because I was DIYing it. I added like fake snow too, using cotton wool and just like a hot glue gun. And yeah, I feel like she's cute. I know there's obviously inevitably when you do DIYs, people are like, I preferred it the way it looked before. You go ahead and get yourself what it looked like before. I like mine's white. I like this look, okay? Anyway, Malaika, can I do your hair? Would you let me do your hair? Yeah? Yay! Let's see what she actually does. Different leave-in conditioner. Good job! Because the one I usually use ran out and I'm not liking it. Like it kind of just, because her hair is clean, like I washed it yesterday and then I just left it in deep conditioner and it's just not really like absorbed into her hair and it's kind of sat at the top. But anyway, we'll work with it because it's already in, and you know how it is with kids doing their hair, like, yeah. So slightly annoyed. I'm just gonna stick with what we know. I think the brand is called Meal. That's the deep conditioner for her that I really like. It just kind of like soaks right into her hair, and whenever I like twist it and take it out, like her curls just come out so juicy and moisturized. But yeah, with hair I just like to do something where like all of her ends are sealed, and I always put in a little bit of extensions just to kind of reduce the amount of tension that I'm having to use to connect her hair. Okay, Malaika's hair is all done. Honestly, it didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it. One side is flatter than the other. It's not the most symmetrical, but it works. It's neat and it will last her the week. I'm actually thinking about maybe taking her to get it done somewhere, or like getting someone to come here. But I really wanted to take the time for myself to get to know her hair type, and yeah, just make sure like I at least knew how to take care of her hair. I knew her hair type, because I feel like, you know, it's easier to kind of like invite someone in to do something for you, like when you already kind of have like a base understanding, or you're an expert in a sense. Like I think about it with anything else, like even getting like a cleaner for my house. I know how I like my house to be done, so I'm able to kind of like pass that on to someone else. But yeah, I feel like I'm not a pro by any means, and you know, she's a girly girl, so I feel like she'd enjoy the experience of like having it done. But anyway, we managed a good little protective style. That's the main thing. Like looking cute is great, but we want it to be protected. Yeah, that's really the main thing. I did myself a favor and I picked up some stuff from Whole Foods. I had made a stew yesterday and I just picked up some mashed potatoes and some veggies to go with it to add today. And that's the biggest thing that I'm learning, is just giving myself margin, not trying to do it all. I knew that trying to film today, get work done today, get Malaika's hair done, do laundry, all of that, something was gonna fall off. And today I was okay with it being dinner. I made extra yesterday because I knew today would be a little bit busy, especially in the evenings, and Malaika's not feeling too good, so I want to run her a bath with some essential oils and just make sure she gets a good early night in. But yeah, I think we're gonna put on our, I don't know, because I want to have a bath. Maybe we'll just put on comfies. I want to have a bath as well, and then we'll have dinner and wrap it up for the night. Malaika, do you like your hair?
Yes.
You like it?
Yes.
What do you think? Can you see it? You like it? Oh, sorry, you're not feeling too good, huh?
Side eye.
You want to have a bubble bath tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Also guys, I don't know if you can see, but it is officially fireplace season. Like, we're bringing all the cozy vibes here. You already know, like, I love fall. Like, it's my favorite season. I just love the warmth and the comfort that it brings. And speaking of comfort, we are still loving our FlexiSpot recliner. Guys, when I say this is the most comfortable piece of furniture that we own, I love this kind of rocking function. Great if you're nursing, but also I just find the motion like really, really soothing. And you can basically have this in any position that you like. My mum, she is notorious for falling asleep whilst watching a movie. So she used to basically just have it all the way in the lying down position. It has dual motors, so you can have the footrest up and kind of put the backrest to a position that's comfortable. If you have older relatives visiting, especially over the holidays, I always think it's really nice for them to have a comfortable seating option that really supports them and also is easy to get out from, and the FlexiSpot recliner is perfect for that. It also has a heating function and a massager, which is amazing. I love this when I've just come back from the gym to kind of relax, just, you know, for a little bit of extra luxury to relax during the holidays. I feel like this is what this season is all about, just inviting some luxury, some comfort. And for the price, I've looked, I don't think you're going to get better on the market, and they have different sizing options depending on the amount of space that you have available. Ours is in the living room, so we got a nice big plush option, but if you want something that's a little bit more compact, maybe if you wanted to do two and make it into a cozy nook, you absolutely can do that. So go ahead and check it out. The link will be in the description. And a big thank you to FlexiSpot for sponsoring today's video. We absolutely love working with them, and by using the link in the description, you get an amazing deal, but you also support our channel. Malaika's new favorite transport. Anyway, this is the reality. I'm just warming up. I made this like beef chuck stew yesterday, and it's so good. So we're just gonna have this. Winston likes rice, so I just picked him rice and vegetables. And I like mash, so we just did mash and some veggies. And Malaika is having fish fingers and fries. Like when she's not feeling great, like I just try and do whatever I know that she'll eat. And this is just your reminder to give yourself some grace today. I love showing you guys the meals that I get to cook, but I also want to show this side that you can't do it all. Like, it's okay if you need to give your child fish fingers and fries today, or if you need to pick up a takeout or Whole Foods hot bar, because it's real life, man. Is it yours?
Yes.
Or is it mommy's?
Carried on, cracked on.
It might be like time to light the fireplace soon.
Is it good?
Is it good, Malaika?
You want to pray for the food? Can you pray for the food, please? That's not prayer.
Hey.
Can you pray for the food? You want to delegate to someone else?
Wow.
Man, that was a quick prayer.
He's ready to eat, I guess, or drink.
Bon appetit.
Thank you, Mommy, for the food and drink. Like your hair, so pretty.
Guys, by the way, actually, tell them her new favorite thing to do when she's eating. How we convince her to eat.
Yeah, the only way she eats nowadays is if there's a camera there and she can say, "See fam, look, I'm eating." So you guys are helping us. You're helping us get through dinner time. Whether you know it or not.
Side eye.
Today is...
Yeah, I was saying to the C fam, I might do another Winston takeover in the coming weeks.
They love that.
Yeah. If we get 10 comments saying Winston takeover, I'ma do it.
You know what to do.
Little girl. Little boy.
Come here, let me eat your face. Come here, let me eat your face.
I'm about to run Malaika's bath, but I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea. I'm making raspberry leaf tea. I actually just really like this, like in general, before bed, because it tastes like a black tea, but it doesn't have caffeine. But I especially like to incorporate this actually the week before my period. I find that I just have like a way smoother period whenever I start incorporating this before. So you know, have this so that I can enjoy a little bit of self-care whilst Malaika's in the bath. She's got like a little seat, so she's very safe in there. I feel like I say this at the end of all the vlogs, but I'm tired. I'm tired.
We tired.
We all tired.
We tired.
You tired too?
We tired. Said we tired.
We tired.
Yeah, let's get you a bath, baby girl. We'll have to see if you can. I feel like this is a crazy angle, but anyway guys, I just wanted to close out the vlog, let you guys know good night whenever you're seeing this. I'm gonna make sure Malaika enjoys her bath. If you ever have like a kid who's a bit snipply, I find this works really well for Malaika because you can just put all the essential oils, Vicks, and just put bubbles and they have fun. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure she enjoys her bath, we'll brush our teeth, and then put her to bed, and then Mama's gonna enjoy some self-care as well. I'm in need of a bath, and I think I'm gonna do like a mini facial at home and just relax. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Say bye, Siva.